What's up, you guys? It's over here, and I'm going to teach you guys LBL tricks for last layer. Alright, so this is the Samsara version. So what this is pretty much make the yellow cross. But right here is where you actually do OLL and then PLL. Pretty much for look last layer in a way. Well, I wouldn't say for look last layer, but it's pretty much OLL and then PLL. It's kind of like CFOP in a way. So right here, but instead of actually doing OLL though, they use Sune to do OLL. But right here, I'm just gonna do this quickly because I'm just showing you how it works. Oh wow. Okay, hold on, let me show you this. So after they do OLL, they would do PLL, which is corners, and then edges like this. Just like that. Now I'm going to show you last layer tricks for those as well. So for OLL, not for OLL, yeah, pretty much for OLL. I'm going to start with edges first. When you do OLL like this, then you have to kind of like pause to look for, or to look at the next OLL or the corner case. Oops. So like, let's say if you do this one. Yeah, this is a good example. So like, let's say if you do this case, you're not gonna know what corners you're gonna get. Oops, that's wrong. Yeah, so you don't know what corners you're gonna get. So if you do the EO and then you're like, oh, okay, oh, this case. You could actually, however, not affect the corners and just do these edges only. So pretty much this is called compound OLL, and what that does is pretty much kind of like, it is kind of like doing all at one alg, but it's not really a one at all alg. You're pretty much doing two algs that you're going to do. So let's say for this example, I know I'm going to do this case, the bar case. Of course, I know I'm going to do the EO, but I also know that I'm also going to get this case. So when I do this case right here, sexy, M prime, inverse sexy with a wide R at the end, of course, as I predicted, I'm going to get this case, which I'm just going to go ahead and do the algorithm at that point. Same goes here. Instead of just guessing, oh, this case. Instead, you could just do the EO and not affect the corners. So in this case, I would do wide sexy and inverse sexy. And of course, the corner is still at the same. So, oops. So like this. I know I'm already gonna know I'm gonna do this, but I know that I can predict that these corners are gonna do the be right there. So I could just go ahead, execute that, and then execute the algorithm. Same goes here. I know I'm gonna get a soon after I execute this out, and then do this soon. Okay. So that's pretty much what compound OLL is, and I'd say this is actually quite faster instead of just doing this and then, oh crap, this here. Instead, you could just go all in one go, so you could just go ahead and do the alg and then do soon here. Since you guys already know what, if you're a Samsara user and of course use soon, you're gonna know this case. So I'm just gonna do that out of the way and this with here. And then, of course, you know when I execute this, I know I'm going to get this case. See? And then here, I know I'm going to get this case. And then execute. So there are some times where I see Samsara users who use soon only, and they would just do this. And they would just try to find that soon case, and it takes them like over 2 soons to do it. You do realize that it only takes 2 soons to do all OLL, and that's it. You just need to know the perfect position to do the Sune. It then gives you a Sune automatically. So for example, this case right here. I'm just gonna start with this case. So when you have this this car case right here with the wheels, pretty much you're gonna face it this way where all the headlights is at the side, and you're gonna do Sune here, and that gives you an immediate Sune. Right here, of course, you put the headlights at the left side and do Sune here, and then you get Sune. Again, headlights here at the left side when these two are like this way. It's at the left side, and do Sune right here, you get a Sune. Right here, if you get the bow tie case right here, you face right here where these two are facing in front of you, and you go to the left side, do Sune, and then you get an anti-Sune or a lefty Sune. Here, you have this headlight here, you just put it in front of you, Sune, and then you get a Sune. Right here, if you have this chameleon, you put it at the left side, do Sune, you get an anti-Sune, which is pretty easy to do. Of course, you already know this. Just do all the Sunes. I just say this is quite quicker to do and fast instead of doing more than 2 Sunes. So yeah. Alright, so for PLLs, I'm just going to show you 4 PLLs that are very helpful for you. So like, let's say if you hit this ugly case, if I can set this up correctly, this N-perm case, where I see where people would just do, the PLLs that you guys would know is A-perm and U-perm, of course, because those are beginner algs. And then you would do like an A-perm here, and then do another, and then go to U-perm or stuff like that. I'm actually going to show you this case, Z-perm, in case you guys don't know EPLL. So these are cool and just cool PLLs that you guys, I think you guys should know. And the first one is T-perm, and this is actually quite easy. Just follow me here very closely. You're gonna do sexy. So T-perm is pretty much, this is what T-perm looks like, where it's opposite, and then you have these two need to swap. Pretty much. Of course, both sides have this, but mainly it's this that's very easy to recognize, and then this. So opposite colors. You face this way, and you're gonna do sexy. And then you're kind of do like sledgehammer. It's kind of like a sledgehammer, but what instead of doing this, you're gonna lift this up, and then do this. Okay, this move like that. If that makes sense here. It's kind of weird. So pretty much, it's like, you would have to know, I'll use this cube. You would have to know this OLL here, where when you have this OLL, this fish or kite, I guess, you would do like F, and you're going to put this pair inside, like that, and then you move this away, and then put this back, like that, and then F prime. That's pretty much what you're gonna do, but it's kind of canceled in, so it's like sexy, sledge, but instead of doing this, you're gonna do sexy, part sledge, and then this part you're gonna do an R2, and you're gonna put this in, like that. Put this the other way, here, like that. Okay. This one, it's kind of like the same thing. It's this again. So for white perm, this is easy to recognize when you have this opposite dot right here. So this is where you're gonna face. right here, and you're gonna do that case that I showed you, which is like this. Like that. And then right here, this is pretty easy. You do sexy and then sledge. Sexy, sledge. So, again, that super sledge case, and then sexy sledge. Okay. Alright, and then of course J-perm, which I just like you guys to know. I'm not going to show you the advanced version, which is like this. You guys could probably learn that yourself as you get faster, but I'm going to show you just the easier way, of course, and that is kind of like an anti-Sune in a way. So you're going to do like anti-Sune, and my camera's out of focus, anti-Sune, and then of course just like this case where you get a block, you're going to do a knit cloth, like that. So again, you do anti-Sune, and then a knit cloth. So I'm just going to show you that just so that you guys know what it looks like. So now if you want to do it like faster or just like in one go, you just go ahead and do this. And instead of putting this down right here, you just go ahead and cancel it into a knit cloth like that. Just like that. Okay, this one is the same thing, but the bar is, see how there's a block right here? So this is a lefty or a mirror version of this. So I probably didn't show you where to position, but you position where the block is at the back, the sob side, and then this dot right here, you face here. And then you do the algorithm. In this case, when you put this bar right here, there's a block right here. And so you don't want to face this way. You would face this way where the dot is at with the bar. And so you would have to do the lefty side. So it's same thing. It's pretty much the same thing mirrored. Lefty anti-Sune, and then lefty knit cloth. That's pretty much it. Let me show you that again. Just like that. Okay, and so let's say if you have this nasty case right here, you can just go ahead and do a Y-perm. Because it's diag, you can just face anywhere and do a Y-perm, and then you can just immediately go to U-perm instead of doing 2 A-perms. And yeah, so I'm going to show you this case. This Z-perm, if you ever approach these 4 cycle cases, in case if you don't know them, I'm just going to show it to you anyways. Z-perms, where 2 needs to switch, 2 needs to switch, and then you have an H-perm where this needs to go here, and this needs to go here. For the Z-perm, you're pretty much just going to do an M2, U, M2, U. So you're just going to do like an M2U. I guess I could do it here. M2U, M2U. And then when you do M2U, M2U, this part right here, at this point, you're just going to solve the cross edge like this. So see here, U2, and then do the other side. So you can do an M2, and you will solve this here, like that. Okay, so of course, you face at the left side of the swap, left side, and do the algorithm, M2U, M2U, solve this case, like that, and it solves this edge, and then M2 to solve this in here. See? And then like that. Okay, this again, I'm just gonna solve this. Yeah. So This one's pretty easy. You're just gonna do M2U and then just keep doing that. Just like that. The faster way of doing it is pretty much M2U, M2, and then you can do U2, and then like that. M2U, M2U2, M2U, M2, and that's it. Okay, and that's it. So that is all the last layer tricks for the Samsara version. So that's pretty much it. I hope this is quite helpful for you to get faster on. And then after getting faster on that, I guess like becoming sub 40 or sub 35 or sub 30, I think you're ready to learn CFOP. Or and otherwise, if it's like if CFOP is hard for you to learn, then I guess you can just keep using this method and get faster at it until you are ready to learn CFOP in advance. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.